I'm Asher Gellis. I use he, they pronouns. I'm the founder and CEO of JQ International. My parents raised my brother and I at a synagogue in the valley called Adat Ariel, surrounded by a lot of Jewish joy and Jewish tradition and Jewish values. But around age 12 is when I realized I was different, and I started to understand that I might be gay, and I just suffered in silence. I had these amazing Jewish role models, but I didn't have any LGBTQ role models, and I certainly didn't have any LGBTQ Jewish role models. Those two sensations of the Jewish celebration and having to push down my gay identity really made me feel like I was being split at the root. When I got to the breaking point and decided that I had to come out of the closet, I dove in deep into West Hollywood culture. I really felt lost. I really felt like I didn't have a true sense of community the way I was raised. That is the moment in my life when I realized I can't be the only gay Jew in the world. I just decided to gather a couple of them together and start to integrate queer and Jewish identity into programming ideas. I was very surprised by how many people were showing up and how many people really wanted to take on leadership roles, and we rebuilt something with pennies. I went from feeling very alone in the world to feeling like I had this instant community around me of other people who shared this desire to integrate their queer and Jewish identity. When we first started JQ and we started to be visible in the community at large, we were not received well. There was a lot of hostility directed towards us. There was a lot of anger. I would hear comments from people in the community that we were destroying Judaism. And it was a very painful thing for me. It would be a number of years before the Jewish communal space would provide their support to lift JQ up. And thank goodness for that when they did, because we have really been able to build an impressive organization that has incredible impact and has saved countless lives. And it absolutely transformed and helped me reconcile my own Jewish identity. It really lifted it up into a place of joy instead of a place of a struggle. Also, I have to acknowledge the fact that JQ stands on the shoulders of amazing queer Jewish activists that came before JQ. You know, as Jews, we're very good storytellers. Not always good at listening, but we're good storytellers. And I think that the JQ community and its members have invaluable stories to share, and they have far-reaching consequences and impact, and they have made the world a better place. People don't really have closed doors in our community, and that's an amazing starting point in terms of moving our community forward in embracing inclusion, but also understanding really what it means to fully see a gay, lesbian, or trans child in the community or family in the community. I really feel like we've just scratched the surface. You know, we are just barely touching the waters in our Sephardic and Mizrahi communities, the Jews of color communities. They really have been underserved. So we do need to put a lot more effort into serving those communities. We're just getting started. We have a lot more work to be done, and we are so thrilled to have so many partners that want to work with us. Thank you to the community, and Mazel Tov JQ on 20 years.